Hi, I'm Steve Ferroli, and I hope you are enjoying my presentation of Saving Youth Baseball. I'd like to remind you to like our Facebook page, Ted Williams Baseball League, and also would like to remind you that all the Saving Youth Baseball clips will be presented in chronological order at the website address below. Before we get started, I know that many of our viewers may consider this a better application of duct tape than what I suggested in clip 10. And I would like to take again a moment to remind everybody that it is not my intention to criticize the thousands of volunteers, the thousands of people that put youth baseball on the field each year, but rather to hopefully upgrade the format for the participants, for all the participants of youth baseball. When trying to explain the problems that have been caused by the man-sized baseball, it is easiest to go back to that original summer when Carl Stotts took some kids in the late 40s and went out onto the field with all their enthusiasm and started to experiment. You can almost picture it, and it's exciting to picture it. They got a bat and some balls and their gloves, and they went down the field, and they had some newspaper or cardboard for bases, and they laid out a diamond that looked like a good starting point, and they started to run some plays. They started to hit the ball around and make some throws and run some plays. I mean, he has one kid running and another kid playing first and another kid at short or third, and he's hitting grounders and he's watching the play. And he's thinking, he hits another ball and he watches the play and he's thinking about the relationship between the fielder and the runner. And then he switches up, hey, you go to first, you go field some, you do some running now. And he runs some more plays. And then maybe adjusts the diamond and runs some more plays. And all the while thinking about, does this look like baseball? Does this look like the mother game? After a summer of this, Carl sets in on a diamond size that seems to be a good presentation of the mother game of baseball. The problem with this diamond size is that it is based upon the wrong baseball. All the information and data is based on the wrong ball, the wrong tool, the wrong piece of equipment. Hey, when you scale something down, you scale it down. And the fact that the ball or the plate were left at adult size just doesn't make sense. I mean, imagine buying a toy airplane or a toy car with a landing gear and steering wheel were not scaled down. Or if the Barbie doll came with an adult nose. I mean, you wouldn't buy those things. You wouldn't buy them. And if you did, your child would certainly get used to the question, what is that? Because it's not in scale. Because a man's baseball, being a little bit too big, a little bit too heavy, cannot be thrown by a boy as well as it needs to be, the field dimensions were originally set too small. What Carl was faced with boys that couldn't get the ball over there in time or correctly, they couldn't handle the distance, so he shortened the field dimensions to shorten the throw for the sake of the wrong baseball. He shortened the field dimensions to shorten the throw for the sake of the wrong ball. There is a ratio between the runner, the fielder, the baseball, and the distance of the base. And because the baseball was incorrect, the field dimensions ended up being set incorrect as well. One thing leading to another in a negative way. In our next clip, I will show you how these two miscalculations have all but eliminated some of the most common plays in the game and made others next to impossible. I hope you have enjoyed this portion of Saving Youth Baseball. I'd like to remind you again to like our Facebook page, Ted Williams Baseball League, and also remind you that all Saving Youth Baseball clips will be presented in chronological order at the website below. I'm guessing there'll be 12 to 20 before I'm done. I try to keep them about 4 minutes long. I'm Steve Ferroli. Get a good pitch to hit.